I'm your mother, I'm your brother, I'm your sister, I'm your friend, I'm your father when you need one. I'll be here till the end. Hello, family, and welcome to the house at Vanderbilt, where you will sit back and don't spat, but have a meaningful conversation with all life forms. You can be black, brown, white, Protestant, Gentile, or Jew. Righty, lefty, MAGA, BLM, Antifa, and gay too. Because all are welcome here in this house. So sit back and relax and get on in here and cop a squat because the conversation is about to start.
Go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are there. We are there. We are there. Welcome, family. Welcome, family. Welcome, family. We are there. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. We have came up on another blessed Sunday. We made it through another week. We headed into another week. Let us know and let us know. Let us know and let us know. We have made it through another week. We're getting ready to walk into another week. And just know that your faith will keep you moving forward. Your faith will bring you everything you need to get through this week. Your faith will make sure that everything, any obstacle that is in your way, it shall be moved to the side because your faith is going to take you over any mountain, take you through any desert, take you beyond anything that you could have ever imagined. Just keep the faith and keep it growing. Hello, family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Man, it is a blessing to be in our 6th episode here at the House at Vander-Built podcast. It is really moving forward. We're getting a lot more interest on the podcast world. Our iHeart podcast, we went from being 34 and now we're 27. So that means that people are listening. People are grading me and people are enjoying what they're hearing. And as I said in the beginning, I'm simply doing this because I believe that my voice is yet just another voice in the system that is trying to guide us and help us see that we as a people, we're worth way more than what they want us to believe. We have way more power than what they want us to believe. We have more abilities than what they will allow us and want us to believe. So knowing those things lets me know that the work that I have chosen to do and what I have put on my own plate to eat, that I am eating it and I am doing it not for no damn likes, not for y'all to come in my inbox and say weird shit to me. I am not trying to date none of you people. I am not on this platform trying to make communication with you for my personal gain, because I'm here to tell you right now, I'm good. I'm good. My kids love me. I love me. My family that makes a difference loves me. Because, all family don't make no difference. Let's just put that out there. All family don't make no difference. But the ones that do, and the ones that matter, and the ones that pour that love out on me and accept that love I pour back out on them, those are folks that make the difference for me on my day-to-day. So what I'm doing on this podcast is simply sharing information that I've either gathered, I've been given, or I have seen, and hoping that this information will push you to do more than what you already doing. And if you feel like you doing enough, then share it with somebody else that you know ain't doing enough. Share what you're doing with them, so maybe they'll push more to do more. So before we get into the main course, as we always say, here's a few appetizers for you. Let's start off first by saying, check out my sponsor for this year, VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency, LLC. When I tell you, if you have a nightclub, if you have a restaurant, if you have a walk-up, if you have a business that has more than 5 team members and you need some help getting that team back into the act of moving forward and bringing in a profit, if your restaurant marketing is not doing what it needs to do, you need to be contacting, VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency, LLC. If your nightclub is not seeing the action that you wanted to see, you need to be contacting VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency, LLC. This group is going to help you. They're going to bring the energy. They're going to bring the knowledge. And they're going to bring the experience to your facility and help you boost back up into the black and come up out of the red. So if you want to contact them, simply send them an email at vvhjmanagement@gmail.com. They will get right back at you and set up a consultation, and you guys can start building and working to move back in the direction that you want to be moving in. That is something that I think everybody wants to do. They want to move forward. They want to gain some growth around here, and they want to do something special with their businesses. And I'm telling you, VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency, LLC, is the people for you. All right? So there's our little tidbit. Now, as far as the WTF are we doing wall, we will not have a picture this week. It has been a very busy week for me, and I was unable to go ahead and grab that picture, but we will have a double up next week. I will share a picture that was meant for today, and then I'll share another picture that's meant for next week, but we got some great people on the wall already. And like I said, everybody that goes on this wall is not going to be positive. There will be some negative folks on this wall. So do know that is coming. So let's just know that everybody that does go up here, they're going up here for a reason. There's a lesson behind every single picture that goes on this wall. So do know that we're going to continue to push that, and we're going to continue to grow that wall in a way that makes sense and helps us understand what we really are trying to learn on here, which is that we as a Black, brown, and gay community, we are important. We help this world go round. We help this world exist. We share the love in this world that this world needs. We are a major, major part of this world. And it is time for us as Black, brown, and gay people. And I'm not calling all of those in one. You can be Black, you can be brown, you can be gay, or you could be all three, or you could be two, you could be whatever. It doesn't make a difference, but I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all of us. Because guess what? I did the first week, man, and it was all about being grateful and everything. And I was really keeping it real solemn and everything, playing and cute. As my grandma used to say, this week, fuck ass on that. It's real, man. It's real. Because what the meats and potatoes we talking about today is voting. I have had this argument. I have talked to people. I have went back and forth with people about this for years. Voting. How important it is to vote. How our vote really matters. How if we don't vote, how we not gonna get no fucking where? It's just that simple. It really is that simple. It's time for us to really realize that our vote actually does count. It counts, y'all. It makes a difference. Our vote makes a difference. They wouldn't be doing as much as they're trying to do if your vote didn't make no damn difference. And they sure trying to do it. So I simply want to let y'all know this isn't going to be a long conversation today, but it's going to be a conversation that we damn sure need to have. Okay. If you don't know the following things, then you need to find out. All right. Who represents you in your neighborhood? Who's your alderman? Who represents you in your neighborhood? Who represents you in your city? Who's your mayor? Who represents you? Who represents you? Who represents you in your state? Who's your governor? Who represents you? Who represents you in your Congress? Who represents you in your Senate? If you don't know any of these names, I implore you, I really do. I implore you to go find out who the hell all these people are. And then when you find out who the hell all these people are, I implore you to start writing them and asking them that good old faithful ass question, what the hell have you done for me lately? Because, baby, what we're seeing in this world right now today, some folks ain't doing a lot. Some folks ain't doing a whole damn lot, and they ain't doing their job that they promised you that they would do when you voted their ass in there. They not doing a lot, man. It's sad that 2 people got killed this week by ICE, and we only seen one. You see what I'm saying? We only seen one. We seen that white woman get killed in Minneapolis by ICE. You know what I'm saying? Antagonizing and all that. Yeah, I seen all that. Yes, she was. But guess what? She didn't deserve to lose her life. She did not deserve to lose her life. I will stand tall on that. She didn't deserve to lose her life, and that man is in hiding that shot her. But what about the black man that got shot by ICE this week? What about him? Why is there no hoopla, no storyline, no news footage, no nothing about this man who got shot? That's crazy, ain't it? Crazy as hell. But they don't care about us because sometimes we don't care about each other. We don't put the proper people in office for them to care about us enough. And then when we put their ass in office, we don't hold them accountable to nothing. So shit. What they gonna care about us for? Why they gonna push for us? Why they gonna try to help us? That just it's not adding up. And they know this already. They are familiar with the game plan. They've been playing this game since way back yonder. Y'all remember in the first episode when I talked about, what was going back and how everything was being taken back from us. They don't give no shit about us. But yet y'all keep playing this game like we don't count. So they're going to keep playing this game to make you not count. That's the goal. That's what really is going on in around here. We as a community of Black, brown, and gay people are the least represented with the most to give. We are least represented with the most to give. Who built this damn country? Who built it? Stop playing with yourself. This country was built off the backs of slaves. And we all know that those slaves came in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. But who was the number one slave? Who had to actually fight and escape and accept the beatings and watch the lynchings and all that? You're Black people. What the hell y'all doing today? We've been the most important thing since day one. We've been the king of this world since day one, but we keep letting these damn fools tell us we ain't worth nothing. We ain't worth nothing. But you ain't worth nothing, but your dollar worth everything. You spend more money than any other group out there. Black, brown, gay people spend more money than any other group out there, hands down, period. But your vote ain't worth shit. That's what you say. It ain't worth nothing. Not the paper that it's on. It ain't worth a darn thing in your eyesight. And I'm sorry to tell you, I'm so tired of this. But y'all are damn fool. You're being foolish. It's just foolish. I was having a conversation with a brother the other day, and he's a Muslim. Well, no, he's not a Muslim. His wife is a Muslim, and he's getting to understand the religion. And one of the things he said, Muslims are now beginning to, try to reach out to other branches of religious forums. They're trying to reach out to the Baptists, and they're trying to reach out to the Catholics, and to the Kojics and all this. They're trying to do some reaching out. And I said, that's great. I said, that's really great. But when y'all gonna start teaching them to vote? When y'all gonna start teaching them that, yeah, we got to take care of our own first, but in taking care of our own, it's time that we start taking care of that voting situation so we can have a little bit more power around here to take care of our own. Because the more the more we keep putting these people in office that don't give a damn about us, the least we gonna get. And the more BS we gonna see and we gonna hear. We know that it is a voting year this year. The midterms are this November. You are about to get bombarded in every last one of your churches and your synagogues and your mosques and your Catholic church. Everywhere you're about to get bombarded by all these politicians. Now they running to you. They finna run to you now. Here they come. Here they come. They finna run to you. They coming because guess what? They need your vote. The vote your ass say don't count. Ha! What you say there? Yes, Danetta. Yes. Too many believe that their one little vote don't count. I got a story about that. And I'm going to get into that story because your one little vote could make the damn difference. Your one little vote could be the deciding vote. Your one little vote can change the whole platform. Your one little vote. You know what I'm saying? But if your vote didn't count, look at what they're doing so you can't vote. Let's look at a few of the things that they're doing so that vote that don't count can't even be cast. Number one, they're closing down polling places all over. I can tell you right now, just in the state of Georgia, where I live currently, which is in East Point / College Park, I'm right here on the edge. They closed down 3 polling places in the last 3 years since I've been here. Now, here's the sad part. One of the polling places was near a senior living facility. So you know that that place is about 5 stories high. You know what I'm saying? And they have 10 units or so on each story. So you got at the least, you have 50 voting constituents who now find it harder to cast a vote. And we know that the elderly are probably one of the hardest voters out there because they truly do believe that their vote counts. They want to vote. They look forward to that voting day so they can go cast that ballot and feel like they have accomplished something and served their country the way that they think that they should. But when you snatch these polling places away and you don't give them that opportunity to do that, what does that say? But, the vote don't count to so many of you. And I keep telling you, you're a damn fool for saying that and spreading that type of language. Because your vote is probably the one piece of arsenal you have that not only counts, but it makes you make a difference. It gives you a voice that normally is unheard. It gives you the opportunity to walk in certain offices and say, that's not it. That's not just how this works. Not it at all. This ain't gonna be that. And I'm not gonna let you continue to say that and spread that simple lie because it's way more than that. It's way more than that. Then you got this voter ID, with the myths about that and how that's targeting minorities. Y'all don't think that's targeting minorities? Let me help you out and show you just how it's targeting minorities. Black folks, brown folks, and gay folks, them folks work more than anybody else. And when I say they work, they work. They work. They not only put in the work, they work extra so that they can live the life that they're trying to live. They do so much, so much, so that they could just get by day to day. But now you want them to take time out of their life to go register. Then they got to go take a damn photo. And then they got to actually go and vote. You want them to take time out of their everyday living life that they already can't figure out what they're going to do with that little 12 hours during the day and make sure that they can take care of their family and everything. But now you want them to take more time. So they're going to get a damn ID, which they already have state ID. They already got a driver's license. And I can tell you right now, this BS about all folks walking in there and they voting on the folks' name and all this stuff. Do you know how minuscule that is? Do you know how many times that may actually happen? And why they've never actually put any stats up to show you exactly where it's happening, who the people were that done it, and how many times it's been done? Because if they showed you that, it would show you that they're full of shit. That stuff don't count. That stuff really don't count. Exactly. Use your voice. You got to. You got to understand that the reason that they throw all these things at you, but then don't put anything out there to prove it, is because if you actually seen the whole truth, you'll see that they telling a damn lie. That's basically it. And when you find out that people are lying, usually you turn them off and you stop paying attention to their ass. And see, that's what they don't want you to do. They don't want you to start turning them off and stop paying attention to them. Because once you start doing that, then guess what? You start waking up. Then you get into that what we call woke era. See, you know, they quick to say we in the woke era. Everything's so damn woke. They stole that from a black queen who ain't done nothing but put out great music for the last 2 decades, Erykah Badu. Hello? She said woke first, and now it's all over the world in so many different definitions of it that it's crazy. But let's just call it what it is. Woke is just your mind is open now, baby. You see the truth. You see the light. God gave you vision. He opened your eyes so that you can understand when you see bullshit, you just step over it and keep on going. And that's what they don't want you to do. And that's why they keep suppressing your vote and trying to make it so that you are unable to vote. But again, it don't count. So many of y'all say that. It don't count. It don't count. But why they attacking your mail-in ballots? Excuse me. If it don't count. We know that our seniors, our people in the Army and in armed forces, we know that certain students, we know that a lot of people have to vote by mail because of A, they may not be in their home state where they actually vote for whatever reason. B, some people cannot get to voting polls. There are people that are actually sick and are laid up at home and they're not mobile and they can't even get out. So they depend on a mail-in ballot in order to get their vote, casted and let their voice be heard. But here we go. Following the leader, listen to the BS. Oh, the mail-in ballots are fraudulent. Oh, they're putting in more mail-in ballots than there were casted. Oh, we're seeing buckets and boxes and all of this. And never once have they proven this to you. They've put these bullcrap lies out there and captured your ears, and then they don't bring you no proof. So now you got a bunch of lies in your ear, but you ain't got no proof, and your brain is trying to figure out what side of the field it should be on. I'm here to tell you, just stop believing in the BS. Just stop taking in all this crap that these folks try to push on you and taking it for truth when it's just a lie, so that you don't go out and do the thing that they don't want you to do anyway. They don't want you to vote, man. They don't want you casting no ballot, especially in this here coming midterm. They damn sure don't want you voting because they see everything that's being done is not being done to help us. Project 2025 was just as real as it came in 2024. And then in 2025, it started rearing its nasty little head out there to show y'all they meant exactly what they said, what they was going to do. They started doing it on day one with all them different executive orders. They start slapping you in the face on day one. Why? Because 89 million of y'all didn't take y'all ass out there and vote. That's why. That's why they smacking you in your face right now. Because you gave them the right to do it. So when you out here crying, oh, I didn't vote for this, or oh, I didn't think this was going to happen, or oh, I didn't think this was going to go down like this, or oh my ass. Oh my ass. You set this up. You allowed this to happen. They're going to hit you so hard. They're going to hit you so hard. See, if they could get through this November and still have the majority on the GOP side, which is the Republican side, if they could get through this November and keep a majority, oh, bro, you think we seen something thus far? Shit. What's coming? It's worse. It's way worse. It's way worse. And then, not only are they ripping polls away, not only are they talking about this BS with mail-in ballots, and then not only are they talking about this ID requirement now, you know, and when every time I think about this new voter ID requirement that they keep pushing, I think about the real ID that they told us to go and get in order to travel. It used to be our passports would be perfect. It's all we needed. You know what I'm saying? Or our state ID. You know what I'm saying? Now you need a real ID. What the hell is the real ID and what is it doing for us? It's not doing a damn thing. And I'm telling you right now, as a person that travels, I ain't got one yet. And I know a lot of people that ain't got no real ID. And we still travel. So here it is yet again. They just trying to throw more crap on top of stuff to make you feel like, oh, we're doing something to better something, when in actuality, no, they're doing something to worsen it. They're doing something to keep certain people out of getting that thing done. Because if I can put more pressure on you when you already got a whole lot of pressure on you already, then I'm winning. Because I know you're going to let one thing pressure you more than the other. And I can guarantee you, somebody paying their rent and being at work is way more important than them going to get a voter's ID. I can tell you that right now. So the minute that they put that in, you're going to see voting numbers trickle down and not up. Because everybody's not going to have time to go out here and take care of that type of business. Because in their eyesight, I got to feed my family, man. I ain't got no time to be going to go get this mess. That's where we at, y'all. That's exactly where we are. And if y'all ain't finna wake up to this mess, we're going to be fucked. Excuse my French. Come November, if y'all don't wake up to this mess, you're going to be, I mean, come on now. You're gonna really be messed off. People ain't got time to be running around trying to do 2, 3 different things just to go and cast a vote. We don't have time for that. And y'all know that. Everybody out here know that. So it's time you wake the hell up and start asking those people that I talked about in the beginning. Who represents you in your neighborhood? Go ask them. What the hell have you done for me lately? Who represents you in your city? Go ask your mayor. What the hell have you done for me lately? Who represents you in your state? Go ask your governor. What the hell have you done for me lately? Who's your congressman? Call them. Write them an email and ask them, what the hell have you done for me lately? And especially your senator. Write their ass a long email and ask them, what the hell have you done for me lately? You got all this stuff happening, man. You got folks gerrymandering. If y'all don't understand what gerrymandering is, put it in layman's terms. If I got 50 Republican voters over here, and I have 25 Democratic voters right here, if I can wrap a line around all of them and make them one, then I'll more than likely get a Republican candidate to win, because that 50 outweighs that 25. That's gerrymandering 101 in layman's terms, people. And now you got the governor of Texas down there doing his best to rally up the people. Now, I do commend my guy over there in California. He's been a badass. He's been doing his thing. I must give the governor of California a hand clap. He's been doing his damn thing with clowning Agent Orange in that office and letting him know what you and old boy in Texas trying to do, I done did over here. So, and I'm going to get some more folks to do it too. Every time you get one, I'm going to go get one. And that's what it takes, y'all. We got to start fighting fire with these people, man. Y'all got to stop letting folks tell you what don't count. Stop letting people tell you what of yours don't count. Think for yourself. If you even have a notion that your vote may make a difference, do something with it. Cast it. Cast it, y'all. You know, they got people in these states that literally go through everybody in these states voting records. And what they do is they figure out whether you're in good standings and you are able to vote and all of your documentation is good. And then they figure out who's not able to vote, who's deceased, who is an immigrant and unable to, ineligible to vote. And I want to let you know something. There are a lot of states right now that have appointed these people into those different departments. And guess what? They've told them to take certain people just out. You think it's false? It ain't. They're taking your ballots and your names off of the rosters. They're making you non-existent. They're making sure your vote won't count regardless of. And why are they doing that? And how can they do that? Simple. Because we don't vote in our local elections. Because we don't take care of our local people. We do everything but the right thing is what we do. We do every damn thing but the right thing. And that's a problem. That is a major, major, major problem. Is that we're constantly doing everything to try to say that we're moving in the right direction and help one another. But in actuality, we're not. We keep backpedaling and selling that same old BS that, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and this ain't working, and this ain't working, this ain't benefiting me, that ain't benefiting me. But you're not doing anything. You ain't never once contacted. No, forget about contacted. You ain't never once been to a city council meeting. You ain't never even looked at the folks that represent your city council in the face and told them where you think the chips are falling and how they not falling in the direction of your neighborhood. Excuse me. You ain't never even done that. So if you ain't taking no steps, then how the hell you believe that anything gonna work in your favor? Because it ain't. Man, I remember this little old lady down in Jackson, Tennessee, man. Dorothy never voted. Dorothy didn't want to vote. Dorothy thought voting was just ridiculous. And I'm saying this, but I couldn't believe it myself. But Dorothy never voted. And finally, Dorothy decided she wanted to cast a vote. She wanted to cast a vote. Now, what she was voting for was a local representative. And she liked this representative. She had seen this representative at her church. She had seen this representative at her grocery store. And she had seen this representative pop up at the local schools. So she really took to him because she was like, man, this guy, he's really about what he is about. And Dorothy said, I'm going to vote this year. I ain't never voted, but I'm going to vote this year. And Dorothy finally went out there and she cast that vote, man. Now, Jackson's a small town. It's not very big. So when they counted the votes, it counted the votes, and on the TV, they came on the television. It took Dorothy to tell me the story. They came on the television and they talked about the last vote that they counted that put this candidate over and won the election. And Dorothy was surprised when they named her. They literally said her name on the news and said it was this vote that decided the winning factor. Little old Dorothy could not believe that it was her one damn vote that decided what if this man would represent her little town. And I implore you to think about that. To think about how your vote could be one of the deciding factors that makes a difference in everything you do. How your neighborhood functions. What finances come to your neighborhood. If that street that's been had that pothole in it for the last year will get filled. Those are the things that happen when you vote. The more numbers that come out of your neighborhood during voting season is the more that they're looking at your neighborhood when it's time to spread the wealth. So I'm asking y'all, why the hell is it so hard for y'all to believe that this voting thing is real? Why the hell can y'all not see that the more they can make you believe it's not, the longer they can stay in power, and the less your ass gonna get? How can you not see that? And if you do see it, why are you not getting on the horn and making sure everybody you know, auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, friend, everybody you know is at least participating in the vote? Why is that so hard? Why is it so hard? It's not hard. Stop with the bullshit. Stop it. Stop. Stop with the stuff about the voting thing and saying that votes don't count. Stop it. Stop spreading those rumors. Stop attacking people that actually spend the time to actually do some research on candidates and actually take this thing serious and really want to cast a vote that's going to make a difference, not just for them, but for you, for their neighbor, for the little old lady living down the street on the 3rd floor who can't all the time walk up them stairs with all them groceries. Stop. It's time out, y'all. We are in a midterm season, y'all. We are in a midterm season. And if I can't tell you now, y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen everything that's been going on. Everything that's been going on. This Agent Orange in this office is more about padding his pockets than he is about the security of Black, brown, and gay people in these United States of America. Every time he pardons somebody, all I think about is he just got paid. He just got paid. He just got paid. Every time, allegedly. But that's what I think about. Those are the thoughts that go through my mind every time I see somebody get pardoned. People, our vote is everything. It is the one piece of humanity that we fought for, and we didn't fight for, but our forefathers fought for, our grandparents fought for, some of our grandparents, some of our great-grandparents. This freedom, they fought. They fought hard. And it's time that we not only join the fight, but we continue this fight. Use your voice, my people. Use that ballot first, then use your voice. Let these politicians know. Time out, y'all. Time out. It's time out. BS ain't about nothing. We ain't taking it no more. We done. Y'all not finna keep pulling this wool over our eyes and telling us that shit don't stink. We ain't done. We done with it. We ain't having it no more. We're gonna cast our votes. We're gonna start putting these people in office, and then we're gonna hold them accountable. We're gonna write letters. We're gonna call them. We're gonna go to their city council meetings and their town halls. We're gonna start this. 2026 is a different year. During this midterm, we're going to make our voices heard, and then we're going to apply pressure after we make our voices heard, and we're gonna let them know bullshit ain't about nothing, and we ain't going back. It's over. Time is over. All that is over. That is over. We're not dealing with that anymore. And if you haven't, a little hard time figuring out, how to vote or where to register to vote or anything to do with voting, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm here, man. Go to my website, houseofvanderbilt.com. And that's HOUSEOFVANDERBUILT.com or .org, either or. Go in there, leave me a message, and I will send you everything you need to know about how to register to vote, where you can register to vote, and how you can do it online. Go ahead. Send me a direct message on my website, houseofvanderbilt.com or houseofvanderbilt.org. Send me a direct message, and I will get right back at you and let you know what you can do, how you can do it, so that you're ready in November to make your voice heard and to apply some pressure afterwards. Because that's what we're going to do this year. 2026, we making our voice heard and we applying pressure after the fact. Because once they hear us, we're going to pressure them to do what they need to do so we feel okay. Rent is out of order. Gas bills out of order. Groceries out of order. This stuff is costing crazy money, man. I'm seeing a cart where I spent $200, less than I've ever seen in my life, man. Lamb chops cost you $26 now for 4. 4. Are you serious? A pot roast that used to be this big, used to cost you like $13, $14. That damn thing costs $32 now. Are you paying attention yet? This is what that 89 million non-voters, this is what we got. This is what we got. A dozen of eggs still high as hell. I don't care what they tell you. Dozen of eggs still high as hell. It's a shame you got to pay a membership to a certain store or to go get gas cheap. That's what we at, y'all. This is where we are. And we gonna stay here. If y'all don't get y'all ass up and do something different. We gonna stay right where we are. If y'all don't get up and make a change. 89 million people did not vote in the last election. Let's not let this midterm go by and let that happen again. Then let's not let the general election that's coming 2 years later go by and let that happen again. We're not going no more, y'all. My black, my brown, and my gay people, I need y'all to rally up, my friends. I need y'all to start shaking hands and hugging one another. Fist bump, do something. Hey, do something. Do something to see that we all fighting the same fight. And right now, they whooping all our ass. They whooping us all. They whooping us right now. But guess what? We still living so we can fight another day. So now, let's get our voters registration done. Let's get our voting cards in our pockets. And let's be ready to make our voices heard come November. And then right after that, let's be ready to apply some pressure. I pray that you all have a blessed week. I pray that everything that you desire comes to you. I pray that any problems that you may have just vanish, just fall up off of you. And I pray for your strength. I pray for your health. I pray for your home. I pray for your security, your safety, your life. I pray for you. Man, have a blessed week, y'all. And again, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Keep tuning in. We're going to get this thing together, man. We're going to keep this. I see the technology trying to play with me again today. We're going to get this together. I think Facebook is doing this to me. I really do. I think Facebook is doing this at this point. But that's okay, though. They're not finna block my message because my message is simply this. Black, brown, and gay people, they're afraid of us. They don't want us to fight. They don't want us to stand together. They don't want us to come together. Because if we come together, I'm here to tell you, it's a fight that they never want to receive. Because they know they will not win. I'm going to say that again. My black people, my brown people, and my gay people, if we came together, it is a fight they never want to have. Because they know we will win. Next week, man, I'm hitting y'all with healthcare and the color line. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen all these prices go up. We finally got them to approve that ACA for 3 more years. That didn't help me. My premium still went up because I get my healthcare through my job. And I know a lot of y'all out there get y'all healthcare through y'all jobs too. So what's the color line of that? I'm here to tell you. I got some real shit on that one. Some real stuff on that because I know it to be from a personal standpoint. How healthcare can just be so wild and how they'll take care of this one and get this one done, but they won't take care of you, and you got to go through all these different hoops before you get to the surgery room when all they have to really do is one process and get you there. Trust me, there's a color line, and we suffering at the bottom of it. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy your week, and hey, smile a little bit. It's worth doing. It may bring some joy out of you, and it may bless somebody that need a little bit of joy in them. Peace.